Hello guys, how are you? Today it's again a very hot day today in tropical Jamaica, and I'm wearing actually one of our local designers, Sandra Kennedy, beautiful top today. And today we're going to talk about one of the world's most popular white grapes, and it is called Sauvignon Blanc, aka Fume Blanc. Sauvignon Blanc actually originated in Bordeaux. And remember, I said in Bordeaux we have our famous Cabernet Sauvignon and we also have Merlot, two red grapes. Well, Sauvignon Blanc, the white grape, is famous from Bordeaux. However, in Bordeaux, Sauvignon Blanc did not ferment and bottle a single varietal called Sauvignon Blanc. They actually use it in their white blends and they use it to make their famous Sauternes, which is a dessert wine, one of my actual favorite and one of their most famous, called Chateau de Camp. Okay, so even though it originated in Bordeaux, the grape found its way into the Loire Valley in Sancerre. In Sancerre, they decided they wanted to make a white wine with 100% Sauvignon Blanc grape. However, they did not name the wine Sauvignon Blanc. They chose instead to name the wine Sancerre, which is the region and not the grape. Okay, so Sancerre in Loire Valley, and then the grape eventually found its way to New Zealand, where it became really world famous. And a lot of people think once you hear Sauvignon Blanc, you automatically think of New Zealand, even though the grape did not originate in New Zealand. New Zealand certainly made Sauvignon Blanc famous. Sauvignon Blanc is known as crispy, fresh, very minerally because it's very high in acid and very low in sugar. It's one of those wines that you say have a lot of pucker. So when you taste a Sauvignon Blanc, you tend to and that's from the acidity. All right. So another thing with Sauvignon Blanc, of course, like most grapes, the profile of the wine depends on where the grape is grown. So usually in cooler climates, you're going to have that more grassy, minerally green peppers. You're going to have maybe some fruit, passion fruit, maybe some nettle. And in the warmer climates, you're going to have a lot more of the fruit, especially more overripe fruit notes, and it's going to be less grapefruity. So most people tend to prefer the Sauvignon Blanc style from the Sancerre or the ones that you would get in New Zealand. The name Fume Blanc actually was a marketing ploy by famed winemaker Robert Mondavi, where he made his Sauvignon Blanc barrel oak and changed the name to Fume Blanc in the 70s, I think it was, for marketing purpose. So there's actually no grape called Fume Blanc. It's this 100% Sauvignon Blanc. All right. Another thing about Sauvignon Blanc also, Sauvignon Blanc, believe it or not, along with Cabernet Franc, is the parent of Cabernet Sauvignon, sorry. Yes, so let me say that again. Sauvignon Blanc, along with Cabernet Franc, is the parent of Cabernet Sauvignon Blanc, which is a red grape. Okay? So Sauvignon Blanc actually, and Sauvignon Blanc, along with Riesling, is actually two of the first wines to start using fine wines, using screw tops to cork fine wines. The reason being, the Sauvignon Blanc, is not intended for aging. It's intended to be drank very young. So there was no need to have the cork on it to put it down for long aging. So the screw top was used to denote that it was a wine that they did not intend to for it to have any long aging or to spend any amount of time in the bottle. And I know a lot of people used to think that if the wine was screw top, mean it was a cheap wine and no good. Not anymore. Here it is. This is actually a Tume Sauvignon Blanc out of California, and Tume actually is the same producers as Silver Oak from Napa, which makes amazing wine. So here it is, fine quality Sauvignon Blanc in a screw top cork. Okay, so here we go, guys. That was my little tidbit on our grape Sauvignon Blanc, one of the most famous white grapes in the world. Again, originated in Bordeaux, found its way to Sancerre in the Loire Valley, where it is made and called Sancerre, even though it's 100% Sauvignon Blanc. Then it found its way to New Zealand, where it was made famous, and then the rest of the world from New Zealand knew about Sauvignon Blanc. So for a long time, people were drinking Sauvignon Blanc, not realizing when they drink a Sancerre, it was actually a Sauvignon Blanc. But let me be clear, Sancerre is not a grape. Sancerre is the region, but the wines are made with the Sauvignon Blanc grape. Okay, thank you guys. Cheers. Have a wonderful day. Bye.